Today, the best drivers in the world
and the greatest fans in the world unite
with one goal:
to win the championship.
Champions don't give up.
Champions don't back down. Because of you, Monster Jam is as big as it gets.
And we are about to take you on the ride of your life.
So I have one question. Are you ready for Monster Jam?
Birmingham! This is Monster Jam ramped up!
We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness.
The first competition up is Monster Jam JCB Racing. So each one of these drivers have been seated into a bracket based on a random draw. It is important to note that two of the drivers have received an automatic bye to round two. The ultimate goal here is for us to have one driver left standing and earning the first 6 points of this afternoon's event. So Birmingham, I have one question. Who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing? Let me hear ya!
We're going to kick things off here in our first head-to-head matchup in the right lane. Let's make some noise for Matt Cody, Gravedigger. And his opponent racing out of the left lane. Give it up for Blake Granger, Megalodon. Staging lights are lit at the far end of our race lanes outside yellow lights. Means our drivers need to head to the starting line. 2 yellow lights means they're staged and ready to go. It's time to go racing!
Your winner, Blake Granger, Megalodon.
Blake Granger, Megalodon, skating to the finish line, defeating Matt Cody and Gravedigger. He will see Barry Musauer and Black Panther in the semifinal round. And I'm getting word right now. So I'm getting word it is actually Matt Cody and Gravedigger advancing on to take Black Panther in the semifinal round. So Matt Cody and Gravedigger actually is your JCB Racing Round 1 winner. We're going to continue on here in our next head-to-head matchup here in Round 1 in the right lane. Let's hear it for Chelsea Van Cleve, Thor. And in the left lane, make some noise for Brandon Arthur, JCB Diggertron. The winner will move on to see Charlie Pocket and the Amazing Spider-Man in the semi-final round. We're waiting for those staging lights. Again, far end of each of our race lanes outside. Yellow lights means our drivers need to fire their engines and head to the starting line. 2 yellow lights means they're staged and ready to go. They'll be looking for the green light. Both of our competitors looking for their first, or excuse me, Thor looking for her first JCB Racing win.
Your winner, Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron.
Brandon Arthur at JCB Digatron advances on into the semifinal round to take on Charlie Pocket and the Amazing Spider-Man. JCB Digatron has been able to make his way into the semifinal round. Every event so far here in JCB Racing just hasn't been able to catch that break to get to the top. So I'm getting word that the reason why Matt Cody and Gravedigger advanced was because Blake Granger and Megalodon not only hit the turn pole, but was out of bounds as well. Take a look at the JCB Racing bracket as it unfolds there. Black Panther and the Amazing Spider-Man had automatic advancements into the semifinal round. Gravedigger then advanced, of course, there into the semifinal round, taking on Black Panther, and JCB Digatron advanced on into the semifinal round, defeating Thor to take on the Amazing Spider-Man.
It all comes down to this, Monster Jam fans. We're going to jump in to the semifinal round to see who will be going head-to-head in the JCB Racing final. So get that energy going here. It's the final event in Birmingham. Are you guys ready for more?
We've got our 2 competitors ready to line up to do battle. In the right lane, Matt Cody and Gravedigger. And in the left lane for the first time here this afternoon, Bari Musauer, Black Panther. Winner will move on to your JCB Racing finals. Black Panther was our JCB Racing winner both events yesterday. Your winner is Matt Cody Gravedigger. Matt Cody Gravedigger advancing on, defeating Black Panther's Bari Musauer. This is the first time we're going to see Matt Cody and Gravedigger in the JCB Racing final round. This is our final head-to-head matchup here in JCB Racing semis. And in the right lane for the very first time here this afternoon, we are seeing Charlie Pocket and the Amazing Spider-Man. He'll be taking on Brandon Arthur and JCB Digatron there in the left lane. The winner will see Matt Cody and Gravedigger in your JCB Racing final round. Both of our competitors inching their way to the starting line as we get set to go racing. Your winner is JCB Digatron. JCB Digatron enters the JCB Racing Finals here for the 3rd time this weekend. Birmingham, this is your JCB Racing final round. We started with 6 trucks. We are down to the final 2, and the winner of this head-to-head matchup will not only earn their first 6 points, but bragging rights and start carrying the momentum in to the rest of the competitions here this afternoon. Are you ready to meet your JCB Racing final contenders? In the right lane, he's your 2025 Rising Star Award winner. Make some noise for Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. And in the left lane, his opponent, he's your 2024 Arena Championship Series champion. It is Matt Cody, Gravedigger. These two battling it out here for bragging rights and the win for the very last time here this weekend in Monster Jam Ramped Up. Both looking for their first JCB Racing wins as they get set to the line. Let's go racing! Your winner is Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. For the very first time here this weekend, JCB Digatron and Brandon Arthur collects a JCB Racing win. It's eluded him this entire weekend, this final event. He captures the win in the first 6 points, claiming the JCB Racing victory. Birmingham, let's get loud for your JCB Racing winner, Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron.
Brandon Arthur, congratulations. Walking away with the win in JCB Racing. You are locked in each and every one of those rounds. You were so focused. You were able to cut those corners nice and crisp. So what are you going to do? Just keep all of this going.
You know, like you said, we were pretty locked in right there. Just felt good. Tried to stay nice and tight and smooth, and just battled it out with myself on the floor. You know, sometimes that's your biggest competition is the floor. And, you know, these guys gave me a good run. It was no easy feat to come out here and get this victory. It took us all weekend to finally get one. So it's awesome to be off here, but there's a lot left to go. There's a lot of Monster Jam left here tonight. So we're just looking forward to it. We got some good momentum going our way now, and we're looking forward to keeping that ball rolling for us.
And coming up next, we have the two-wheel skills challenge. You know, we've seen a lot of poppers or reverse poppers coming into the competition. So are you going to do something a little different? Do you have something new up your sleeve?
I'm going to try and keep it smart and know what I do. Go out there and do what I know how to do. Like I said, we're in a good spot here tonight to get the overall event championship, and that's always the goal for the weekend is to get one of those. So we're going to go out there and try and do we know what we can do and do our best at it. But Monster Jam, you never know what's going to happen out here. That's the best part about it is it's Monster Jam. Birmingham, who's ready for some two-wheel skills?
Give it up one more time for your JCB Racing winner, Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron.
Congratulations to Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron, getting his very first racing win this weekend here in Monster Jam Ramped Up Birmingham. So that will then move him into the top spot here in the chase for the BKT Overall Event Championship. So you take a look at the leaderboard, JCB Digatron on top with 6. Right behind him, Matt Cody and Gravedigger, and then Black Panther and the Amazing Spider-Man, because they entered into the semifinal round. Both got 4 points, and Blake Granger, Megalodon, and Chelsea Van Cleve Thor both received 2 points for finishing their first round racing lap. So that's where we stand right now on the BKT Overall Event Leaderboard as we're going to get set here for our second competition coming up. It will be Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Now, I know Christina had talked about judgeszone.com. You can scan the QR code right now or log on to judgeszone.com and put in the code BIR, and you can get ahead of the program before she tells you how to use judgeszone.com, just in case you didn't hear it. Now, the drivers will have 2 attempts to throw down their best tricks on 2 wheels. You might see poppers, stoppies, wheelies, combination moves, and maybe some new inventive moves you never seen before. That is happening here in just a moment. Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge is coming up next.
Monster Jam fans, I am back up in the stands right now, and this time I am joined by little Tommy. We got a lot of Tommies in the house. If your name is Tommy, can you make some noise? All right, we got a couple of woos, all right, a couple of Tommies in the house. And Tommy is 5 years old, and he was telling me he has a couple of favorite trucks. One of them is Son of a Digger, another one is Grave Digger. But Tommy, can you tell me, who brought you to Monster Jam? Who's this right here?
Mommy.
Mommy, did you thank Mommy for bringing you? Yes. All right, Tommy, we're going to play a game called our Monster Jam Mini Jams Race. Let's take a look at the video board. We have Zombie, JCB Diggatron, and Sparkle Smash. Those trucks are going to race. Who do you think's going to win? Zombie, JCB Diggatron, or Sparkle Smash?
Megatron.
Diggatron. Birmingham, what do you guys think? Who's going to win? Oh, a lot of people agree with you. All right, let's take it to the line. In 3, 2, 1, let's go green! All right, kicking things off. JCB Diggatron is starting things really, really strong. Coming around these next couple of turns, we got Zombie in second, Sparkle Smash in third. Oh, changing things up. Zombie is now in first. Oh boy. Tommy, what do you see?
Megatron!
Diggatron! Tommy, you were right. Can I have a high five? Yeah! Guess what? I know you like Son of a Digger and Grave Digger, so I'm going to send you home with this Grave Digger toy, and it's actually signed by Grave Digger driver Matt Cody. Do you want to take that home with you?
Yes.
Yes, the cutest little voice. Monster Jam fans, give it up for Tommy going home a winner here at Monster Jam Ramped Up.
Our next competition coming up is the Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Now, this is where you, the fans, will have your first opportunity to use judgeszone.com in helping us crown our next winner of this competition. And for more on that, let's throw it back to Christina, who's hanging out in the stands.
Hi, guys. Yeah, I'm just running all over the arena right now. So remember, Monster Jam fans are going to go to judgeszone.com. Take out the smartphones. All right, judgeszone.com. And remember, that code is BIR. BIR. It's right up there on the video board. You're going to click submit, and then again, that BKT tire is going to pop on up. So when these drivers come out here and compete in their competitions, you're going to have 20 seconds at the end of their run to slide the BKT tire up or down and click submit on the score that you feel they deserve for their individual run. But right now, just do yourself a favor. Keep those smartphones out and in your hands, ready to go, because you're going to need them for the rest of the competition. So all of that said and done, Birmingham, are you guys ready for the two-wheel skills challenge?
Our first competitor coming up, Charlie Puckin, the amazing Spider-Man. First attempt was a popper off the single log stack. One more attempt remaining.
Put your hands together for Charlie Puckin, the amazing Spider-Man. And remember, this is going to be your first opportunity to score at judgeszone.com. So you got that QR code up there on the video board. Remember the code BIR. In order for your scores to be tallied up, you got to click the submit button.
All right, 2 popper attempts, just not the type of tackiness that I know Charlie Puckin and the amazing Spider-Man definitely wanted there on those 2 attempts. It's pretty slick out there, so keep that in mind. Scores are locked in. Your score for the amazing Spider-Man is a 3-5-2-3. Our next driver up, it is Barmy Sauer, Black Panther. Another popper attempt. Popper into the nose wheelie. Brings it back to a moonwalk.
Let's hear it for Barry Musauer, Black Panther. Nice second attempt on there. So let us know what you guys thought of it at judgeszone.com. With that popper into the nose wheelie, walks it back and forth. So make sure you're sliding the BKT tire up or down and clicking submit.
All right, the scores are being tabulated right now here at judgeszone.com. You've got about 7 more seconds left here at judgeszone.com. Black Panther's Barmy Sauer given a nice popper there on the far end of the track. Your scores are locked in. Your score for the amazing Spider-Man, that is the score to beat, 3.523. And your score for Black Panther is 7.140. Coming up next, we got Chelsea Van Cleve, Thor. Popper for Chelsea Van Cleve and Thor. One more attempt left.
You bring the love. She is certainly bringing the thunder right now. That was Chelsea Van Cleve. Thor. Heard a big wow from everybody in the arena on that one with that sky wheelie. So make sure that you are sliding the BKT tire up or down, clicking submit at judgeszone.com. Remember, you guys got all the power here, so make the most of it.
So she did the big sky wheelie and landed on that wheelie bar. You heard that big thud. It's metal to metal here on Monster Jam ramped up. The scores are locked in. Your score to beat Black Panther, 7.140. Your score for Chelsea Van Cleve. And Thor is... Take a look. We got a new leader, 7.452. So we got a new leader out of that nice two-wheel skills challenge there with Chelsea Van Cleve, 7.452. Now we've got Black Panther and Bari Musa with a 7.140. That puts him there currently in the second spot. The Amazing Spider-Man and Charlie Pocken, 3.523. We're going to take a look at the BKT overall event leaderboard. JCB Digatron, of course, sitting on top, winning JCB Racing. Gravedigger, Black Panther, The Amazing Spider-Man, Megalodon, and Thor round out your 6 competitors. Coming up next, we've got Matt Cody, Gravedigger. One more attempt left for Gravedigger's Matt Cody.
Put your hands together for Matt Cody, Gravedigger. And scoring is officially open at judgeszone.com. You get about 15 seconds left to make your voices heard. Remember, the current leader is Chelsea Van Cleve in Thor. So in your opinion, was that a better presentation than that of our current leader? We're going to find out.
The reverse popper off of the Monster Gun on the second attempt. And now we're going to await your fan scores. Scores are locked. Your score for Gravedigger is a 5.050. Our next truck up is Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. Popper back into the moonwalk. tried to walk it up the ramp. A great solid attempt there on the first attempt for JCB Digatron. Popper nose wheelie. Moonwalk, 3 combinations so far we're witnessing. Stoppy, that's number 4. Let's hear it for Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. 2 great attempts there for JCB Digatron. Honestly, in my opinion, he was the one that was able to execute these very well, considering what we've seen out there. He's been able to really attack this track here, the Monster Gun. Scoring is now locked. Your score to beat is Thor with a 7.452. Your score for JCB Digatron is 8.539. Your winner of the Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron.
All right, Brandon, you said you were going to stick with what you knew, and you certainly did. Great balance, awesome precision, fantastic control. How are you able to do that? Because I know traction has been a really big issue throughout the entirety of the weekend. This concrete is really slick, but you found the kind of the sticky part with that race glue over there.
Yeah, you know, like I said earlier, I was just going to try and stick to what I knew. I don't ever like going to do back-to-back things, but, you know, we've been having a tough time here on this concrete, so I just wanted to put on the best event for you guys right there and wanted to go out there and make sure I could get it up there. Did a little walking back and forth for you guys, put on a little bit of a show, and I hope you guys love that. It's not easy to go out there and do it like you saw from everybody. We're all here trying our hardest, and it ain't the easiest to get it up out here, but we love every minute of it. We're out here to put on one heck of an event for you guys, and we love that, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. But we're not done yet. We still got 2 events. We still got a halftime. We got FMX coming up. We got donuts, and we got the best Monster Jam Freestyle. Who's ready to kick off second half?
Keep it going for Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron.
We are bringing out our 4 freestyle motocross riders ready to take to the sky and then compete in the best trick competition. Please welcome Dean Pate, Jared LaRue, Julian Mannon, and Wayne Jacobs.
All right, Birmingham, we're going to kick it into high gear right now. And we got an important rule when it comes to FMX, all right? The louder you scream, the higher they're going to fly, and the cooler the trick. So we're going to test this out, all right? When I count to 3, I need you guys to be the loudest crowd we have had all weekend long. I want the Utilita Arena to rumble, all right? Nice and quiet. Here we go. Anticipation right now. We're going to wait to make sure we are safe so our FMX riders can take to the ramp. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Kicking things off, we got Dean Pate coming down the ramp. It's Jared LaRue, Julian Mannon, and Wayne Jacobs. Birmingham, what'd you guys think of that one? That's pretty cool, right? The Silly Salmon. Jared LaRue, what does he have in store? Amazing agility, flexibility. A cliffhanger from Julian Mannon. Unbelievable air right now happening, courtesy of Wayne Jacobs. Seat grab with that handstand action. These riders are truly the best of the best from all over the world. Monster Jam fans, if you don't have your smartphones out, get them out, because these are the Instagrammable moments that we talk about here at Monster Jam. Make sure you're following us on all social media platforms. Another cliffhanger, this time hands up in the air. Use the hashtag Monster Jam anytime that you guys are posting. We got a backflip. All right, Birmingham, what'd you think of that? I said, what did you think of that? It is now time for the best trick competition. So each one of these talented riders are going to soar through the air, one at a time, from one end of the arena to the other, showcasing their best trick. And just like we've been doing with our Monster Jam superstars, you guys are going to have your smartphones out and go to judgeszone.com, because at the end of each trick, you guys are going to score them up or down with that BKT tire. And again, at the end, we are going to crown a best trick winner. All right, riders, are we ready? We're ready? Birmingham, are you ready? Let's rock and roll.
Our first rider up makes a noise for Dean Pate. So he's going to take to the sky first in our best trick competition. And I need all of you fans to get as loud as you possibly can here inside Utility Arena. He's going to take off here in just a moment. It is time to get loud here for Dean Pate.
With the backflip, starting off the competition, super strong. Dean Pate, great rotation coming off of that ramp. Let us know what you guys thought at judgeszone.com for our first competitor here in the FMX Best Trick Competition.
All right, let's try to get those scores locked in for Dean Pate. Throwing down a backflip. There you go. Code is BIR. It's the same code for our Monster Jam drivers as our best trick competition. Scores are in. Your score for Dean Pate: 8.455. Coming up next, we got Jared LaRue. Jared LaRue, our second competitor, has got to beat the score of Dean Pate in our best trick competition. He is ready to fly through the sky. Make some noise!
A backflip with an extra flare of variation on that one. As he was doing that rotation, he actually extends his back leg as he's upside down. So now is your time to compare. In your opinion, Monster Jam fans, was that a better presentation than that of our current leader, Dean Pate? Just a refresher, he did an amazing backflip as well. The differential here came down to the leg on Jared LaRue. So let us know what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. Couple more seconds to lock in those scores.
Scores are in. Your score to beat is Dean Pate with that big score there in the 8s. Now your score for Jared LaRue is... we got a new leader, 8.729. 8.729 is the score to beat as we get set to see Julian Mannon. Julian Mannon, our third rider up in our best trick competition. He is ready to take to the sky. I need you all to scream!
Julian Mannon with the rock solid. Now that trick has a lot of components to it. So if you noticed, he's in a Superman-like position. So he is completely horizontal. He grabs onto the seat, but then lets it go midair, grabs it again, pulls it back to his body, sits back on the seat, lands on the FMX safety bag, all right? All of that happened in a split seconds. So let us know what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. So far, we've seen a backflip variation, and now a rock solid.
All right, Julian Mannon waiting for his score. Jared LaRue, that is the score to beat. And look at that, an 8.767. Julian Mannon is our new leader. And our final rider up, he is right here from the UK, Wayne Jacobs.
Wayne Jacobs took the FMX Best Trick win last night. Can he do it again as our final competitor? Coming down the ramp, let's find out. And ending things in the FMX Best Trick competition with another backflip variation similar to that of what we've seen with Jared LaRue. So it comes down to this. Remember, that current leader is Julian Mannon with that rock solid. So Monster Jam fans, in your opinion, was that backflip variation enough to take the win? Remember, judgeszone.com, about 5 more seconds. Let's get those scores locked in.
All right, it's going to be a battle here. Will Julian Mannon be able to take the win, or will Wayne Jacobs take the win? He won last night, so he's off to a great start here. Scores are locked. Your score for Wayne Jacobs is... He is your winner of Best Trick Competition. Once again, 8.837, Wayne Jacobs.
Congratulations, Wayne. Taking now 2 wins on the weekend. But listen, Monster Jam fans, we're not done yet, all right? Because it is time for our epic grand finale. Each one of these riders are going to soar through the air, back to back to back to back, in what we like to call our Monster Jam train. So if you guys want to see more action, I need you to scream! You can only see this here out of Monster Jam, our grand finale of the Monster Jam trains. Unbelievable talent, crazy tricks, big air. And it all starts right now. Birmingham, I need you to say, choo-choo! Choo-choo! The train is leaving the station! Birmingham, should we keep it going? Birmingham, should we keep it going? All right, guys, let's do it again. Absolutely unbelievable. It is Sunday Fun Day, and I think we should do it one more time. What do you guys think? Should we do it one more time? If you want to see them soar through the air, I need you guys to chant one more time. One more time. Keep it going. One more time. One more time. Put your hands together for our amazing FMX team. Dean Pate, Jared LaRue, Julian Mannon, and your best trick winner, UK native, Wayne Jacobs. Wayne, congratulations one more time. You took the win last night, the FMX Best Trick Competition win. Did it again for the final event here at Monster Jam, ramped up. What has it been like for you being with all of these amazing guys?
It's been so sick riding with these guys, like, from all over the world. Yeah, it's a good experience, and English has taken the win.
I love that. So talk us through that backflip variation. So as you're upside down, you do extend the back leg. So how are you able to showcase that flexibility?
Just do a lot of stretching, chilling, and practicing. So just get it down.
Absolutely. And do you have any advice for any of the young kiddos who might want to do this one day?
Just, if you get into it, stick at it. It's a long journey, but yeah.
Absolutely. If you love it, stick to it. It's a long journey. Give it up for your FMX Best Trick winner one more time. Wayne Jacobs, everyone.
All right, Monster Jam fans, our next competition is the Monster Jam Donut Competition, and this is where our drivers have one attempt to get as dizzy as possible, and you, the fans, of course, are going to be using judgeszone.com. Just like you've been doing in the first half of action, you're going to do the same thing here, code BIR. Don't forget to count the revolutions, the speed, the wow factor, everything, as we get set to crown another winner. Birmingham, are you ready for some Monster Jam Donuts? We're going to get set here for our first driver up, Barry Musauer, Black Panther. Let's hear it for Barry Musauer, Black Panther. Time to get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. Over, what did we say, 14 revolutions? There you go. Mando was counting up here in the booth. One of our producers counted 14 revolutions. He was burning rubber, taking names. Now it's time for you to get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. Scoring is a lock. Your score for Black Panther is 7.693. Our next driver up, Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. Let's get loud right now for Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. Scoring is open now for JCB Digatron's Brandon Arthur. 7 revolutions as he spun around getting dizzy there. A few more seconds on the clock at judgeszone.com. Your score to beat is Black Panther, 7.693. And your scores are locked. Your score for JCB Digatron is 6.744. Good enough for the second spot. We had Steve Lashinsky there, his crew chief, looking on down there in the pits. Donut competition leaderboard, Black Panther still on top, 7.693, followed by JCB Digatron and Brandon Arthur with a 6.744. We're going to move on to our overall event leaderboard here with our, just to remind you where we stand right now in this competition, of course, JCB Digatron is perfect so far in the first half with 12 points. Black Panther, Gravedigger, Thor, the Amazing Spider-Man, and Megalodon round out your competitors. Coming up next, we got Charlie Pauken, the Amazing Spider-Man. Whoa! The Amazing Spider-Man, Charlie Pauken, getting dizzy out there, lifting those tires up into a little tiny cyclone. Incredible donuts. He's got to be dizzy out there. Hopefully he can park that truck there at the far end. Get those scores locked in, judgeszone.com. The score to beat Black Panther, 7.693. A few more seconds at judgeszone.com. Your scores are tabulating now. They're in. Your score for the Amazing Spider-Man is 8.756. We got a new leader. And I'm getting word that we are not going to be able to see Gravedigger's Matt Cody. Hopefully we'll see him in freestyle. So our final competitor of donuts is Chelsea Van Cleve, Thor. Unfortunately, that is the run and the attempt there for Chelsea Van Cleve and Thor. It is very, very slick out there on that track. So unfortunately, she only got about 1.5 revolutions there. Kind of like a sliding donut there. Give her some love, though. Chelsea Van Cleve, Thor. It's slick out there. And that's what makes it Monster Jam ramped up. You really got to try to grab that momentum, try to grab that traction out on the floor. You'll see Chelsea Van Cleve kind of rev her tires up here throughout her runs, trying to get some traction. All right, your score to beat 8.756, the Amazing Spider-Man. And your score for Chelsea Van Cleve and Thor is 3.284, which means you're winner of the donut competition, Charlie Pauken, the Amazing Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man.
Charlie Puckett, ever the entertainer, whether it's the Chucky dance, whether it's slinging webs or slinging those amazing donuts. Congratulations on yet another donut win this weekend.
Oh, thank you. Boy, yeah, it's just great to come out here. Boy, I've been struggling out here, I got to say, the whole weekend. But, boy, our Monster Jam fans have made it for me. The pit party was off the hook. There is nothing like the 5-year-old putting a smile on their face. Like I said, you guys are the ones that pump me. You guys are the ones that keep me going. So, hey, how loud can you guys get out here? Let me hear you.
So, Chucky, that actually puts you in third place right now in the BKT overall event championship lineup. So what are you going to do when it comes to Monster Jam Freestyle to make sure that you're the one walking away with the trophy?
Hey, I'm going to come out here and have fun, because usually when you do that, you come out, you go out, you have a good time, you have fun with it, things just come together, and that's what I'm out here to do now. Hey, I'm just out here to end Sunday on a high note and have some fun. I hope you guys are ready to have some fun too. Let me hear you if you're ready to have some fun for Freestyle on Sunday. Let me hear you. Come on.
A huge congratulations to Charlie Puckett, the Amazing Spider-Man, celebrating his 38th year driving Monster Jam. Incredible there, getting crazy, getting dizzy out there as well. This is where we stand right now on the BKT overall event leaderboard. JCB Digatron currently has 16 points. So he's on top of the leaderboard, followed by Barn Musauer and Black Panther with 13. So 3 points behind our leader. And then you see the Amazing Spider-Man crawling his way up. He is currently sitting in third. Thor, Gravedigger, and Megalodon round out the rest of the field of competitors. So it is literally going to come down to our final competition, and that is Monster Jam Freestyle. Keep in mind, our drivers must complete 15 seconds of their run to qualify for a score. You need to be looking for the creativity, the use of the entire Monster Gun. Of course, technical moves that you might have seen in the Monster Jam two-wheel skills challenge, combinations, wow factor, and even some big air. So that is coming up next. If you haven't started scoring, you can do so at any time. And this is the perfect time to get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. Scan the QR code, too, if you need, and the code BIR. Monster Jam Freestyle is coming up in just a moment.
All right, Birmingham, it is time for each and every one of you to help us get Monster Jam Freestyle started. Yeah, come on down. Face Finn, yeah. All right, so here's what I need you guys to do. Take out your smartphones, all right? Just like we're doing in Block 11. You're going to turn on your flashlights. Let me see everybody here turn on their flashlights. Come on. Here we go. Yeah, we're lighting it up. I love it. And watch, you guys are going to follow my lead. Here we go. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Stay to the beat. Come on, dance it out. Let's go. Birmingham, we've reached the pinnacle of the event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle!
20 seconds left on the clock. Throwing down some donuts.
Put your hands together for Birmingham, Black Panther. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. You guys know what to do. You've been doing an awesome job all event long. So make sure you're sliding the BKT tire up or down and clicking submit on the score that you feel he deserves for that run. He's setting the bar for his fellow competitors.
All right, we're going to see what your scores are at judgeszone.com. A few more seconds left. Barmy Sauer, Black Panther, throws down a freestyle. And there, your score is a 7.510. Up next, we got Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. All right, the clock is paused at 61 seconds. He's still going to refire, continue on his run. End of the clock. Oh.
Getting word right now that will do it for Brandon Arthur in JCB Digatron. Left about 25 seconds left on that clock, so he does qualify for a score. So head on over to judgeszone.com. Again, that QR code is up there on the video board. Lock in those scores.
Christina, it sounded like throughout his run he was shutting off, especially when he landed hard. Is that what you heard over there from your side?
Absolutely. So I'm on the opposite end of the utilitarian arena right now, and I was witnessing that as well. He was powering through as much as he could throughout that freestyle run. You know, it's always difficult when these drivers really want to put on their best performance, and sometimes the truck just doesn't cooperate.
Might be some starter issues there. We can't speculate, though, but there the score is. It is locked in. It is a 5.604 for JCB Digatron and Brandon Arthur.
All right, so I am hanging here in the stands right now. Can you move back a little bit, sir? There we go. Perfect. I'm hanging here with Callie and Lola, and they are best friends. I met them earlier at the pit party. Can you tell everybody, what do you think of Monster Jam so far? Because I know this is your first time here.
I forgot what the question was again.
Oh, that's okay. Just what do you think of Monster Jam?
I love it so much. I think it's really cool. It's really loud, but it's really cool because like all the Marvel and being here with my best friend is really amazing.
That's beautiful. Give her a round of applause for that one. She loves being here with her best friend, and I know you guys have known each other since you were very, very little, and now you're here at Monster Jam. You've been here before, so who are you rooting for?
All of them.
All of them. I love that. All right, guys, we're going to play a game. Let's look at the video board. We're going to play our Monster Jam helmet shuffle. There's going to be 3 helmets, 1 trophy. You got to keep your eye on the trophy. Birmingham, pay attention because I'm going to ask you which helmet it's under as well. All right, so it starts in helmet number 2. They're going to scramble around. Keep your eye on that trophy. Oh, hold on. Did you catch it? They're keeping going. I lost it. I don't know. All right. 1, 2, or 3 before I ask the girls. Birmingham, make some noise if you think it's under number 1. What about number 2? Number 3? All right, Lola and Callie, you two talk to each other. Come up with an answer. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's the answer? 2. 2. Let's see if they're right. All right, not under number 3. That's a good start. It's not under number 1, which means it is, in fact, under number 2. So, Callie and Lola, you guys are going home winners, and I know you love Marvel trucks, so I'm going to send you home with the amazing Spider-Man. I'm going to send you home with Black Panther. Give it up for these 2 amazing best friends, Callie and Lola, going home winners here at Monster Jam Ramped Up.
Our next driver up, it is Chelsea Van Cleve, Thor. $20 seconds left on the clock.
Let's get loud for Chelsea Van Cleve, Thor. You got about 20 seconds left to head on over to judgeszone.com. Let us know what you guys thought of that one. She certainly filled the 75-second clock, took advantage of all of the different obstacles that are down there on the Monster Gon. So let us know at judgeszone.com.
All right, a few more seconds left. Chelsea Van Cleve and Thor wrap up her freestyle run. And it'll be up to you to decide here at judgeszone.com. Scores are locked. Your score for Thor is a 6.950. All right, I got some new friends here. Introduce yourself. What's your name?
Cameron.
What's your name?
Olivia.
Olivia. Now, we tried to get your brother, who's celebrating his birthday right here, but he was too scared, right?
Yes.
All right, do you want to say happy birthday to him?
Happy birthday, Kian.
Happy birthday, kid.
All right, is there any other birthdays here? A couple other birthdays. All right, on the count of 3, we're going to say happy birthday to everybody here inside of the arena. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday.
All right. So you guys are going to do what your brother was supposed to do and introduce our next truck. So are you guys ready? On the count of 3, introduce the next truck. 1, 2, 3.
The Amazing Spider-Man.
Charlie Pocket and the Amazing Spider-Man. Clock is paused with 28 seconds. Our USA Tri-Safety official going on to check on the Amazing Spider-Man. You can see them in the yellow and black fire suit. We're going to see if he can finish up his run, and unfortunately, he cannot.
So that will do it for Charlie Pocket and the Amazing Spider-Man. But what a way to end it with that incredible sky wheelie. Give him a huge round of applause. That, I think, was the biggest air that we have seen all event long, courtesy of our veteran driver. So again, lock in those scores for Charlie Pocket in the Amazing Spider-Man. A couple more seconds left to make your voices heard here at Monster Jam, ramped up with that incredible Monster Gun, our unique steel obstacle made out of modular pieces. So it's kind of like a puzzle that you put together, and these Monster Jam superstars are making sure that they take full advantage of it.
Scores are locked. Your score to beat Black Panther 7.510. Your score for the Amazing Spider-Man is... You gave him an 8.389. We got a new leader, Charlie Pocket, the Amazing Spider-Man. Christina, we talked a lot about when metal hits metal, you never know what's going to happen, and our amazing JCB recovering team right now taking Charlie out to the back.
Yeah, it's been a lot this entire weekend. You know, these Monster Jam trucks have taken a little bit of a beating with, the concrete plus the steel. The impact, you know, is a lot there. But again, our UNOH technicians, I talk about this a lot, are truly the best in the business. And they have been working round the clock on these Monster Jam trucks throughout the weekend to ensure that the drivers are not only able to come out here and put their best foot forward, but more importantly, that they are safe when they are doing so. And earlier, you know, we saw a lot of our UNOH technicians, all of the crew chiefs working together behind the scenes, most notably on Gravedigger. You know, Matt Cody during the two-wheel skills challenge did have a lot of breakage, those inner axles. Third member, they had to take off both corners. So that was a ton of work, and teamwork makes the dream work here at Monster Jam, and they were able to do that kind of in record time, Kay.
Absolutely, and you see that Monster Gun as well there. We're getting, the Monster Gun out there. We're going to come back to you, I guess, and talk about Gravedigger.
Yeah, as I was saying, you know, they were working really hard behind the scenes. We might have a video of it from, again, just about 10 minutes ago. So this is what the truck looks like just about 10 minutes ago. So you can see there are no BKT tires on that truck. The hub is back on, so that means inside the hub you have the bowl gear, the planetary gears. They were able to get all of those gears back in there and fix both corners. So again, they have to take off both sides of the housing, put it all back together in order to get to the center point, the connecting point, which is that third member. So a lot of guys working back there, and that was only just about 10 minutes ago, and now you can see the black and green wrecking machine is back on the track, ready to compete in Monster Jam Freestyle. So no easy feat, Kay.
Absolutely not, and kudos to our technicians and crew chiefs there working out in the back in our crash zone. And just to let you fans know that we bring enough material and enough tools to fix a Monster Jam truck in almost any condition. I know yesterday we were talking about, you know, welding yesterday with Gravedigger. We were talking about just different components that we're breaking throughout our Monster Jam Ramped Up series here this weekend. So great job to our technicians. I think we're ready to rock and roll, Christina, here. And I'm hearing those bells.
And Kay, those bells only mean one thing.
I need all of you here to scream Gravedigger on the count of 3. Can you do that? 1, 2, 3! 18 seconds left. Waiting to see what's going on right now. Getting word from our Monster Jam officials. Waiting to see if he's going to be able to refire that engine here. And unfortunately, he will not be able to refire. Make some noise right now from Matt Cody, Gravedigger. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com for Matt Cody and Gravedigger. And we're waiting to see what you thought about that freestyle run. It was on track to be a pretty solid freestyle there. Some hard hits, some big air. And now we'll see where we're going to stand. All right, scores are locked in for Gravedigger. Your score to beat is the Amazing Spider-Man, 8.389. Your score for Gravedigger is... We're about to crown a freestyle winner and an overall event champion. The 7.541, which means your winner of freestyle, 8.3898, Charlie Buckin, the Amazing Spider-Man. But would you like to see some more freestyle? Make some noise for an encore for Bari Musauer, Black Panther. Let's hear it for Bari Musauer, Black Panther. Now we're about to crown our BKT overall event champion here. We're gonna add those 6 points to our to Charlie Buckin and the Amazing Spider-Man's total. 4 in JCB Racing, 2 in the Skills Challenge, 6 apiece in Donuts and Freestyle for a total of 18 points. Your BKT overall event champion is Charlie Buckin, the Amazing Spider-Man. Now take a look at the video board. It was a tie between the Amazing Spider-Man and JCB Digatron, but because the Amazing Spider-Man had the higher freestyle score, that was the tiebreaker. So your winner is the veteran of 38 years, Charlie Buckin, the Amazing Spider-Man.
Charlie, congratulations. What a way to end the weekend here in Birmingham with that amazing BKT overall event championship trophy.
Oh, man, it's so great to come out here Sunday afternoon, like I said. This is my Monster Jam family here. It's just so great to be out here still after 38 years, having fun, you know. Like I say, you are my Monster Jam family out here. and I got to thank you for coming out here and making history with me today. This is what it's all about, putting a smile on that 5-year-old. I can't say enough. It's been an honor to come over here year after year and see my great Monster Jam fans. We can't do it without you, and we love you for it. That's all I got to say. Mic drop. Woo!
Congratulations to Charlie Pocken and the Amazing Spider-Man. He is our winner. Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
You absolutely had a great time here. All right. They are celebrating here, and we appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with us here on a Sunday afternoon. Of course, on behalf of Christina Moore, I am Kay Young. We hope you had fun, and we hope to see you next week in Glasgow, Scotland, as we take over Monster Jam Ramped Up.